my god. Wait, hold on, we just won the case. Oh my god.
Hi guys, welcome to my first video. I am Tracy, I'm 15 years old and from Seattle, and I am the owner behind the Instagram Musically Theatred and the Tumblr musically-theater. And I really wanted to make videos for a long time now, but I'm like really a super awkward person, and yeah, so let's see how this goes. And it's gonna be awkward if anybody from school finds these, so don't. That was like, this video hasn't even been at a minute, and I've already been awkward and like messed up, So there's a top 25 most asked theater tag, which is also being called an intro, but not everybody's using it as an intro. So I was like, yeah, like, perfect, I can do this. Okay, so first question is, what was the first show you ever saw? Online, Broadway, and Community. Very first show I ever saw was Community. The Little Mermaid. Very first online show I ever saw was a Newsies bootleg, and very first Broadway show I ever saw in person was Beauty and the Beast. Which, you can't see it from here, but that's right there. That's the program on the wall right there. These are also all my nerdy theater programs. Question number 2 is, when did you first get into theater and how? I actually didn't get into theater until like later. When I was like really young, I really wanted to be a professional ballerina. I did ballet, which is hilarious because I no. I mean, I love dancing, but like, and I really need to take dance lessons, but I'm just like not good at it, so like, no. And then I went into a pop star stage, and I wanted to be like pop star and like Hannah Montana, but I'm pretty sure everybody went through that stage. I hope so, don't judge me. And then in 5th grade I started getting like serious, like, wow, like theater's actually cool, like I think I'm gonna like go on and keep doing this. And then like about a year ago I was like, this is what I'm doing with my life, like this is it. And now I'm here making a nerdy theater blog and vlog. First show you fell in love with, Legally Blonde the musical. For current musical obsession, I don't really have one. Like, I always go through stages of like really like hardcore musical obsessions, and I'm like just getting out of my Bring It On stage, and now I'm kind of like open to all musicals, but there's gonna be a new obsession soon, and you'll definitely hear about it, so just warning you. Number 5, what are your top 5 favorite shows? Next to Normal, Beauty and the Beast, Heathers, Bring It On, and Legally Blonde. 6, what shows have you been in, and what roles did you play? Let's see, okay, I'm gonna start with 5th grade, because before that we're all pretty, like, irrelevant. Treasure Island, I played Goldie the Hun. Rock Around the Block, I played Louise. Midsummer Night's Dream, I was Bottom. Willy Wonka, I was Gustus Gloop. The Wiz, I was a Munchkin and the Gatekeeper. Beauty and the Beast, I was the narrator and part of the ensemble. Pride and Prejudice, I was Mrs. Bennet. The Wedding Singer, I was part of the ensemble. And High School Musical, I was Miss Darvis. What was the most recent show you've been in? What will you be in next? The most recent show was actually 3 months ago, but it was High School Musical, and I was Miss Darvis. And in about 2 weeks, I will be starting in Legally Blonde, and I don't know what role I am yet.
I'm Brooke Wyndham, and welcome back to the Wyndham Workout Disc 2 Challenge, and our daily commitment to being the best that we...
And most favorite show you've been in and why? The most favorite show I've been in, it's kind of like a tie between, I was in The Wedding Singer. It was my first show outside of school. I had just auditioned for the ensemble. I was in the ensemble. I also played a lesbian waitress, and a hooker, and a Ronald Reagan impersonator. And then also it's like, so it's a tie between that and High School Musical, because it was like 6th through 9th graders. And I have been with them since 6th grade, and it was my last year with them, and I was with a lot of people who have done it for the past 4 years. And it was just, like, really cool to just, like, be with these people and having worked with them since we were all in 6th grade, and now we're in 9th grade, and we've had so much improvement and so much change, and it's sad to see them go on, but I know so many are just going to be going on into amazing things. So that was really fun. 10 top 5 dream roles. Belle in Beauty and the Beast, Natalie in Next to Normal, Elle or Margot in Legally Blonde, Campbell or Ava in Bring It On, and either Heather McNamara, Heather Chandler, or Veronica Sawyer in Heathers. Who's your Broadway queen? So hard to choose. Okay, either Ellie Macklemore, Taylor Louderman, or Annalee Ashford. Who's your Broadway king? Most meaningful musical. I'm gonna have to go with Next to Normal. Like, it talks about, like, serious, like, things. It talks about, like, serious problems, and, like, it doesn't necessarily have a happy ending, but it's like, you know, things, like, can be okay. Just, it's all things wonderful. Fastest quick change you've ever had. When I was in Pride and Prejudice, I literally, like, it was, like, I had one line, and then, like, I was off stage, and I said the next line. It was like they took, like, a monologue and split it in half, and decided to put a costume change in there. So it was literally like I'd walk off, it'd black out, and then they'd, like, wait for me to change until it lights up. But, like, it's, like, really awkward if I took too long of a change, because then it's like, okay, why is she still continuing what she was just saying after we've been sitting here for 10 minutes? Most awkward onstage moment. When I was in The Wiz, I had a mic, and it was, like, it was in a mic belt, but it was, like, also attached to my skirt. I can't really remember. It was, like, 2 or 3 years ago. But we were in the middle of one of the big dance numbers, and my mic dropped. It thankfully did not break, but it did, like, drop, and it was giving feedback. It was like, or, like, you know, okay, whatever mic feedback sounds like. Probably not that. What's your number one goal, and how do you plan to achieve it? The number one goal is definitely Broadway, and I plan to achieve that by determination and hard work and not giving up. And I just have such a passion for theater, and I think anybody who just has such a deep passion for anything, they can follow it, and, like, they can, like, achieve that goal. And that's, like, a corny thing to say, but I honestly do think when you have so much love for something, like, you can do it. Like, go all of you, and go everybody who's watching this, and you probably want to be on Broadway, because, like, I don't know why, like, soccer players would be watching this video, but, like, even if you're a soccer player, like, go, like, win the World Cup, right? I don't know, sorry, I don't play soccer, I'm a theater kid. But yeah, just, like, follow your dreams to everybody out there. What's your go-to audition song? It changes. I've never had a great go-to audition song. My one right now is One Perfect Moment from Bring It On. It actually fits my voice range really well, and it has a nice balance between, like, acting and singing, so I could, like, act out the movements. And so, yeah, that's my current song. Honey, what is it that makes you want to do theater for the rest of your life? Words, like, are literally not able to be described when I get asked this question. It literally, like, wow. I don't know, I just have such, like, it literally makes me tear up, but I have such, like, so much love for musical theater. Like, it brings me insane amounts of happiness, and, like, I just have never, like, found something that can give me so much joy. I don't know how to describe it, but I imagine some of the people watching this next that, if anybody's still watching, which you're, like, the real, if you are, because... One biggest theater pet peeve. Oh, okay. Stealing hangers. That sounds so ridiculous, but it makes me so angry. Like, literally, I will put my clothes, I will hang them in the fitting room on a hanger. Somebody will take them off of the hanger just to steal my hanger. So, in my opening night bag, I have, like, everything in there, prepared for any situation possible. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna bring hangers, because I know mine are gonna get lost. But I, like, didn't tell anybody, and my bag was closed, and somebody literally, like, opened my bag and took my hangers out. I was like, are you kidding? Like, Are you kidding? I'm not kidding. Like, are you kidding me? Makes me so angry, but it's so stupid. Like, it's just hangers. But I just hate when I have to wait forever to hang a costume because I can't find hangers. And I'm always like one of the really slow people to get like done. Choose the best audition song. You can like comment in like, or like question me, send me asks on Tumblr. So I tend to choose songs that fit the character that I'm going for. Opening night rituals. I always sleep in. And then I always make tea, first thing, make tea. Like, I spend my time, I get everything together. I usually do my stage makeup at my house, I'll pretty much do my hair at my house. Like, I get ready super early so I can just, like, totally, like, chill. Because, like, if you're already stressed out about opening a show, it is not good to, like, stress about not having enough time to get ready. Tips for helping with audition nerves. I relate to this on levels. I had the worst audition nerves. I would literally shake. I was like, what am I doing? And I'd be like, I was gonna do the Addams Family this summer, but I didn't end up doing it. But at callbacks, we had to sing One Normal Night, and that's literally how I was. It was so bad. I just like to apologize to anybody who was at that callbacks. I promise. Like, that, like, no. And then I actually had a callback for Into the Woods, and I didn't end up getting the part. But I just felt so good at those callbacks. I was just like, I am going to do this. Like, I will do this. Like, I'm not gonna get, let nerves get in my way. Like, I'm just gonna tell myself I'm good, I'm gonna suck it up, and I'm gonna do this. And then, like, I did. And ever since then, I was like, you know, like, you've done this before. Like, suck it up, do it. My last question to end this video is, what is the best ending to a musical? I have to go with Legally Blonde, because when it's, like, for anybody who hasn't seen it, because you should totally see it. The whole thing's on YouTube. It's perfect. Anyways, so yeah, that was my full video. It's kind of long. I hope I wasn't too awkward and embarrassing. Anyways, so please, like, let me know how this video was. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have wonderful days.